Hey guys, Sinborn here. Figured I'd do a follow-up video on what I think about Diablo 2 Grim Dawn mod and called Reign of Terror, and also kind of, I don't know, do some shit while I'm talking, and give you guys an update on the characters. So far, I'm still Barbarian Paladin. I did switch Mercenaries. I'm using the Templar now. Templar gives Laws of Valor, tons of all damage, crit damage, and it still gives some attack rating. So I did lose some attack rating from dropping the Blessed Aim, but she has a heal that she doesn't use. But I picked her because she has a heal. She stays alive a bit better than the Act 2 Merc, but not perfect by any means. The character is doing pretty well now on pretty good damage, pretty good attack rating. I actually reset my attributes. Somebody had mentioned that the bonus spell damage is very shitty. So I dropped all of my intelligence and dropped it all into dexterity. And it gave me quite a lot more attack rating. And also used goal runes. Goal runes give 20% attack rating to your 20% total attack rating, and it gives 5 to maximum poison and acid resistance. So as you can see, my poison and acid resistance is at 91% because I'm using 3 gold runes. I'm using Enigma, using Heart of the Oak, and Spirit. I found the Harlequin Crest, which is pretty good. And then this broken ass belt. It was pretty good. I end up meeting somebody on Twitch that I started playing with, and we started doing some Ubers. Ended up farming up an Annihilus, or an Annie as we used to call it back in the day, and a Hellfire Torch. So those two things are pretty crazy. But this isn't really about a build. This is more about the actual overall game. But those things that I'm talking about, for instance, like I'll go do one while I'm talking. So there's these hidden Ubers that are actually pretty cool. I don't think I've ever would have found any of them. But they are located in the wiki in case you want to know where they're at. Basically, they are in these little side areas that you just are just able to find just randomly. And they have a ton of fucking health. This guy has, let's see here, 462 million HP. The only reason he's taking a huge amount of damage right now is because I found a pair of boots called Gore Riders. Back in the day, Gore Riders used to be pretty broken. They would do Crushing Blow, which would reduce, be percentages off their health, basically. These are 33%, or they have a 33% chance for a Crushing Blow, I believe. 15% chance for a 33% Crushing Blow. So it makes the DPS in this build pretty insane. With the Crushing Blows, like the damage, like it hit for 119 mil. That's another thing I end up getting. There's a mod called Grim Internals, I think is what it's called, if I remember correctly. It's a mod that allows you to have like a DPS meter, basically. And then it has like a couple other things, like auto pickup of rares and stuff like that. Just kind of like quality of life a little bit. It has it also is the thing that's putting like these HP bars on the monster, well, not on the monster, on the pets. I tried turning it off of everything because I don't like them. They kind of clutter the screen a bit. But I didn't find a way to turn them off, which is kind of annoying. But you know, it is what it is. So once the Crushing Blow goes away, it starts getting more difficult to deal damage because now it's just the raw damage of hammers. And it seems as if hammers are a little gimped, I guess you could say, as far as the way I'm doing it at the moment. Like the damage is okay, but the DPS is only about 1 mil, which, as you can see with these guys with the amount of HP, not that great. Actually, it's more about 500k to 1 mil. I guess it depends. So basically what I'm going to end up doing is probably speccing out of Barbarian and checking out other options. Necromancer and Sorcerer are my 2 potential ideas. But at the moment, I don't have anything really set in stone. But basically, it requires using, unfortunately, a third-party software in order to respec. But at this point, I feel like I'm hitting a brick wall. My gear is really, really good. But I'm just not doing the amount of damage that's required for these endgame content. Like, this is taking much longer than another character, the character that I was playing with. He was playing a Strafe Zon, I think, Barbarian? And his damage was quite a bit higher. I didn't ask him how much it was because he is using the DPS meter, so he could have said what it was, but I forgot to ask. And yeah, so the damage is good. It's good on everything that doesn't have 500 mil HP. But I mean, the Ubers have 1.4 billion. So it's kind of like this build would take a fucking month of Sundays. Even the dude's build earlier today, the Strafe Zon build, it was still taking a decent while to kill the Ubers. I mean, they're Ubers. They're supposed to be, hard. So that's okay. But I mean, like this guy, he should die within like, I don't know, within a minute or 2. And this is on like probably 2 or 3 minutes at this point. But the build can do it, so that the defense is there, even though he does hit pretty hard. Nothing good. Nothing good. Well, some set pieces, I guess. The 2-piece bonus of fucking Sotheby's is pretty crazy. 40% movement speed. I mean, the Enigma has 50% movement speed on it, and I mean, this is how fast I run. Like, it's pretty crazy. It's mainly the Enigma's movement speed. But, like, I'll go do like a Countessa, and she will die way, way, way faster. I mean, she only has like 5 million HP, but you can just tell the crushing blow really really shines in all these boss fights. Like Bale has like 20, I think it's something like 23 million HP, and he dies in less than a minute. So the build is good for like the normal content, but any of the Uber stuff, it's just not good, unfortunately. Super fast, super mobile with Enigma. I did lose mana regen when I dropped out of all the scaling, but I do have Leech, and I also have mana absorbed damage absorbed as mana for spells. So anytime I take spell damage, the mana just shoots up. I basically want to get hit, and then it's like free mana. So there she is. Well, that wasn't her. There she is. Now she's dead. And there you go. Super fast, super easy. So the normal content, the non-Uber, it does it great. It does like for instance, a standard Bale run. Not a problem. It's just the Uber stuff is certainly on another level. And the goblins, I can't kill goblins. This build, unfortunately, just can't kill goblins. But like normal stuff like this, super tanky. They'll never kill me. None of this shit will kill me. Not even come close. Oh, Baron Star. That's nice to have. Super fast and mobile. Of course, is going to be the last one. That's a couple. So a couple of cool things that I like about this right now. The maps are they're the same maps every time, except for the doorways change. So once you memorize the doorway locations, all it is just go to the doorways, and then you're good to go, which is pretty nice. I did craft the Heart of the Oak, which is nice. It gives you the nice defensive stuff. A couple cool rune words. As far as how much I'm loving it quite a lot. It gives me a really big Diablo 2.5 feel. Honestly, almost even like a better Diablo 3, I would say, maybe. I don't know. Diablo 3 is kind of a bit different, but This just makes it feel super, super good. A lot of quality of life things. There are some things that I don't like. I guess I can go over those. I don't like how tanky goblins are. They're like fucking ridiculously tanky. It's insane how tanky they are. More tanky than like almost even tankier than like really tankier than Bale. Like Bale has 23 million HP. I burn him in less than a minute. I can't kill a goblin. Goblins have like 5 to 7 mil. And they're just so resistant to damage, even with like a huge attack rating. I got 53% against the minions, but against the goblins, I do like no damage. And then this, he has 23 million HP. He's already down a half. This is like a couple seconds in. Crushing blow, super strong. Gore Riders, I highly recommend. If you get Gore Riders, use them. High Lord's Amulet. High Lord's Amulet's another one that's super strong. So like items like that, anything with chance of total damage modified by, it's basically a multiplicative damage bonus, it seems like. So High Lord's Wrath is super strong, highly recommend. Gore Riders, really super strong. Any build, I would recommend both of them, honestly. Unless you're a minion build, I guess it's the only one that you really wouldn't want this. But then you can get something like Sandstorm Treks, which are pretty decent. Yeah, alright, so things I don't like. I don't care for the mercenaries. They die all the time. Like, look at my mercenary right now. She has a heal, she's not using it. It is a bug. It is a bug that they know about, and I assume will be fixed shortly. It's not like Wilson. It seems like these people actually fix their game. I know that's a pot shot at Wilson, but I don't know, man. They're killing me. I had a lot of fun, and then they ruined it, so fuck them. For now. Yeah, for now. We'll give them a chance later on, after the PoE League, probably. Hopefully by then they'll have their shit together. Alright, Diablo. Boom. Not a problem. So normal bossing, this build's super, super good for. Super fast, not a problem. I think that if I were to change the build, I can progress further with the Ubers. But as it sits right now, it's too difficult to kill the Ubers. It just takes way too long, and I can't do all of them. And like the Ubers are not something that I can take on. Like the 1 point something build, they actually hurt pretty hard, and well, I could probably do it, but it would take a really long time. Let's see here. Anything else that I don't like? Because so far there's a lot that I like, so you know. I don't know, overall, super happy, super pleased. And really not a ton of things that I don't like. I probably should make a list. But yeah, if you're looking for something that is like super D2 with a little bit of added bonus of like some cool devotions and really just a total upgrade, I think this is where it's at. We'll see what we get from Mephisto. New transblock, so it's a new unique. New unique. Rune plates of Ignafar. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Well, anyways, at this point I'm just rambling. The game's super fun, super awesome. The mod is sick. If you have Grim Dawn, honestly, I would buy it for D2 mod alone. Honestly, if you're looking to play Diablo 2, but you don't like the older playstyles of Diablo, and you want to play Diablo, Grim Dawn mod is pretty damn good. I would highly recommend. Very few bugs. Multiplayer works. It's mostly fine. Got a couple little weird things in it, but it's less buggy than Wilson, which is kind of funny. And they even state in the ROT, the Reign of Terror forum post that they have for their game, that the multiplayer, it works, but it's not fully tested. So I think I had like 1 or 2 crashes today. But again, still less buggy than Wilson. And the devotion tree works, and it's fun. Everything here works, which is great. Oh, another thing, mercenaries don't leech for themselves; they leech for you, which is a reason why they can't leech. Like I tried doing this one here, Twin Fangs, to try to make it so that they heal. Or I should probably put that back on the merc, huh? I try to make it heal for themselves, and it doesn't. I thought they would be considered a pet, so I ended up trying to get Toad, because it gives 4% attack damage converted to health. It doesn't work. They just leech for you instead. So the only way that mercs are gonna be able to survive at any time is basically they have a really small regen, which doesn't do dick. And then once she's able to cast her heal, I mean, it heals for 35% of the health of the merc, and it's a 10-second cooldown. That should probably keep her alive in most situations, honestly. At the very least, keep it alive long enough for the cooldown to come off to resummon him, because that's how you do mercs in this. I think it's pretty cool. Super happy with it. It's got all the rune words and everything, like I said in the first video. And finding the runes to make this stuff it's satisfying. It feels good. So I hope you guys give it a shot, and if you do, feel free to come by the stream. Twitch.tv/SynbornTPG. I'll have a link in the description, and we can play together. I can give you tips and all that kind of fun stuff. So thanks for watching.